This is Jonathan Agger of Pro Boxing Fans, joined by Shane McGuigan here in London. 31st of January, Adam Azim is back. First of all, Shane, I was watching your latest YouTube video. You were training with your dad. That was a good watch. I think you said it was the first time you've trained with him since maybe you were fighting. Is that right?
No, he's hit and miss dad in the old training. He looks the part. He can do lots of chin-ups and press-ups and all that. He's still super strong, but cardiovascularly, he has to stay in shape as he gets older, and he had pre-diabetes. I think it's going into type 2 diabetes, so he has to make a change. So I'm trying to give him a kick up the arse and involve him at least once a week or twice a week in some training. So hopefully he takes on the advice. People never take advice from family members, so it's almost better just to hire a doctor and say just give him exactly the same advice as what we're reiterating.
That's Shane McGuigan on YouTube. Easy enough, just search it. Shane, Gustavo Lemos for Adam Azim, 31st of January. What does he bring to the table for this fight?
He's a puncher, he's aggressive, he's been in there with Hitchens. He gave a good account of himself against Hitchens. He forced the fight really well early on, and then Hitchens started to figure him out a little bit, and obviously he tried to do the same against Keyshaw and walked onto a shot, so it was quite easy to write him off, but his two losses have only been at that level, and they're phenomenal fighters. So it's a big step up for Adam, and I think but it's a fight that it's a fight that he has to embrace and take on, and we were actually looking at this one for the Tottenham card, but then they pulled out Scooby or whatever his name is because they knew he'd talk a lot of shit. So this is another good test. It's another good step forward and closer to the world level.
Adam's been asked to death, as you'd expect, about Dalton Smith today. You told me that let Adam win the world title and then it's a much bigger and better fight. You still stand by that?
Yeah, definitely. Look, if they come forward with a good offer, then that's great, but I know what will happen. They'll call Adam out and they'll lowball him because they feel like Dalton's got the value, and that's it's a bit of a chip move, but it's more just what they want to portray in the media. Do you know what I mean? He doesn't want it. It's like, of course Adam would want it. It just has to make financial sense. And as I said in a previous interview, he only is going to get one opportunity at Dalton Smith because I think he'll win it, and I think he'll win it pretty wide, that it won't warrant a rematch. And when you do that, you've got to make sure that you make the right money for it, and it's going to draw a lot of attention to the fight, and it will sell good tickets, and it will do good TV numbers. I think if someone wants to put their hand in the pocket, then do so. Adam will 100% box him. It's just more like it's easier for our negotiation standpoints if he has a world title.
Just run through a few quick things. Caroline Dubois, impressive performance on the Jake Paul AJ card, and then all the talk afterwards was about Baumgartner. Do you think that's realistic to happen next, or do you think it's a few fights down the line?
I think MVP will be clever, and I think they'll take their time and try and build it, but Caroline will box her next 100%. But they're different divisions, and Caroline has to go and win as many titles different belts as she can, so hopefully they can make the Terry Harper fight or the Stephanie Hahn fight, and if not, then you've got the Turkish girl as well. So once she clears that division up, I think it would be a no-brainer to get Alicia up to box her.
And what's the latest with Ellie and Chris?
So Ellie is looking to be boxing, I think, I can't name dates, but quite close, I think, and she'll be going for Undisputed. And CBS, we're working on something behind the scenes, and hopefully that can be, still in the first quarter.
So lastly, Shane, Tyson Fury has announced his comeback. There's talk again. There's talk about a potential Fabio Wardley fight. What's your view on that fight if it happens?
Fury beats him. Yeah.
Okay.
By points.
Is there any other fights you'd look at for him? Maybe Kabayel or
Tyson Fury?
Yeah.
Or Fabio? Should we talk about Fabio Wardley?
We can talk about Fabio. We can talk about Tyson.
So let's talk about Tyson. No, Tyson's great for the division, but stop retiring and coming back, isn't it? It's quite it's tiring. You know, it's emotionally exhausting for us avid fans of him. You know, but no, it's. I think he's the guy, isn't he? Because he's got the belt and he's not the best boxer, and everyone thinks that they can beat him, and then he keeps pulling something out of the bag. So, yeah, there's so many chinks in his armour, and if you look at it, then you know, you especially someone like Kabayel, for instance, they go, oh, look, I could walk through that guy. But really, Fabio is only good when you go to him. That's why Tyson Fury beats him, in my opinion, is because they'll just go away from him. He can't pick his feet up. Like he generates that power when you come in. And he looks so rocky all the time that people go in for the finish, and he just turns one over and pulls one out of the bag. So, you know, someone that will be disciplined like Fury and will just stick behind his jab, and he can sense it, I think beats him. I think the likes of Kabayel versus Fabio will be a great fight, and I think genuinely Fabio has a chance of knocking him out because there's vulnerabilities there, and he's too ignorant to the fact that, you know, he has to step back and do something else. He just keeps walking forward, and there's only so many times he can do that before he gets flattened. And then obviously you've got the Moses Atumas of this world and stuff that would be far too sharp for Fabio Wardley. So it's just Frank Warren's got he's got his belt secured with Fabio, and then he can just navigate it between who he wants with Fury and Moses Atouma.
And lastly, does Kabayel beat Usyk in your opinion?
Absolutely not. No.
Okay, Shane, appreciate your time, and best of luck ahead of January 31st here in London.
Thanks, mate. Appreciate it.